Welcome to the K United Bunker. I'm Matthew Binns and I am joined by Ryan Walters. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We are continuing on with the K League FM18 challenges on our website. Ryan, it's a football manager game.
It is a game.
It is a game
that people play.
What do you know about Football Manager, Ryan?
I know that it involves managing football. It's like the career version of FIFA, but without being able to actually play the game. Yeah. That's what I know about it.
So as you can see, I'm in good hands with my assistant manager today, who is clearly very knowledgeable about this game.
Yeah.
So the idea...
I've played all versions since 19.
Yes. Anyway, so the idea behind this particular concept is we have a career team. But this career team isn't your usual Son Heung-min, Ki Sun-youngs, your Kuja Charles. This career team is K-League players only. Now, so going back 2 months ago, or a year and a half if we're talking virtual years, the KFA approached me and said, Matthew, will you take our Korean squad to the World Cup? And
this game's hyper realistic in that way.
It's hyper realistic, yeah. Like, it came to an unexperienced 29-year-old and approached me. So I accepted the challenge, and here we are. After some ups, some downs, some teary moments, and some celebrations. Here we are, ahead of our first game against Croatia.
Did they do the thing where did they throw you up and catch you when you made the World Cup?
No, I had to jump up and down on my sofa at home to experience that. So, without further ado, we have the lineup here. Now, if you've been following us on Twitter, I've actually posted the lineup out there at 7 o'clock. But for those of you who are tuning in now, we're just going to go through the team. Now, you might not be able to see it clearly on here, but please bear with us. You'll be able to see the match highlights quite clearly. And after the game is finished, we'll look at putting a recording up for the match. Yeah. Okay.
Just so you can see the action that's going on a little bit better.
Yeah.
And so you can have high definition tears streaming down Matt's face. I mean, no, it's going to go really well.
It's going to go really well.
Yeah, we've got this.
So, in goal for us tonight is Cho Yeon-ho, Daegu FC's Cho Yeon-ho in the real world. In this world, John Book Hyundai Motors.
Oh, really?
Yeah, of course they were always going to go in for him.
Yeah, that's true.
On left back, we have John Book's Kim Jin-soo. You will notice a pattern as we go along here. Centre back, we have John Book's Kim Min-jae. In the other centre back, we have Suwon Blue Wings, Koo Ja-rong. John Book Hyundai's Lee Young making up the back line at right back. If we move into the centre of midfield, we have deep line playmaker for today, Lee Jae-sung, also captain of this Korea squad.
Pretty lucky he didn't get transferred in that window, aren't you?
I locked him in my virtual office and...
You just can't go anywhere for a couple of days.
He had snacks and some lifestyle magazines, and he was fine. He didn't know we were gone, to be honest. So. And then we have Lee Myung-joo here from FC Seoul, just offering a bit more experience and bolstering that midfield. Left wing, normally at left back for Suwon, but I prefer him in the attacking role. We have Kim Min-woo, who is a very good player. Scotty Blue Wings will be enjoying the fact he's in the team tonight. Attacking midfield, we have Lee Sung-gi. Lee Sung-gi is John Book attacking midfielder. Did very well last season in the real world. In the virtual world, he's also done equally as well. Top assist maker currently in the league. Also was top assist maker last season as well. He's deservedly in the team tonight. On the right wing, now this is slightly controversial because I have no idea why I would put him in here if this was a real selection. We have Song Jin-hyung from FC Seoul.
Matt loves Seoul.
Yeah. Actually, FC Seoul are the reigning champions.
In this
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like always.
John Book finished third last season, managed by Kim Hak-bom after Chae Kang-hee got sacked mid-season. Suwon were also in the Champions League. And the fourth team, I'll let you guess who's the fourth team in the Champions League.
Jeonnam Dragons.
Shows you haven't read any of the pieces, Ryan. Daejeon Citizen winning the FA Cup. Were also the fourth team in the Champions League.
Really?
Currently 7th in the K-League Challenge. Yeah, so doing
Paul's
well.
happy about that.
He is.
Our Dejan contributor, Paul.
Now we also put before we can finish. We also have at the top. Now we did a little poll on Twitter before which of the 3 strikers would you like to see at top? We had Lee Jong Ho from Ulsan. We have Shin Dong-un. Normally of Pohang in this game, he's also at FC Seoul. And at the top, well, also we have Kim Shin-uk, who is going to lead the line tonight.
And why not?
Why not?
I mean,
he's top scorer in the game.
Yeah.
He deserves to be in the squad. So, a very John Book-centric squad. No reason why.
Do you see the surprise?
Yeah. But it's going to be an interesting game. So, without further ado, let's get to the match.
Yeah. We're going to do, football manager stuff. Yep. Good.
Okay, so we see that Croatia are also matching us here with a 4-2-3-1. The actual scout report said they are weak to a 4-4-2, but I don't trust my players in a 4-4-2 formation. Croatia are ranked 12th in the world. We are ranked 37th. So
That's a pretty good rank.
I've got us up.
Yeah.
I've got us up. We were 42nd when we were drawn. 5 places.
And the press wants you sacked.
They want me sacked. Yeah. Let's go to the dressing room. Let's talk to the boys. Well, our assistant manager, Lee Yong-ik, says we should do it for the fans.
Sure.
Well,
Assistant manager, I think you meant to say Ryan Walters.
Well, assistant to the manager, Ryan Walters. Let's give the fans something to cheer today. Why not? Okay. Kim Min-woo seemed motivated by that.
Oh.
I'll let Lee Yong-ik handle the players. And he can also handle the opposition instructions. Okay. We'll just check our tactics here. Where is...
Paul Neat is watching and said that you're looking sharp, but he's not sure the assistant is up for the role. I'm a tracksuit manager. It's always how it was.
He was going to wear a Tony Pulis cap, but we've gone for the beanie
I've got
instead.
one. I can go get that. It's just cold.
I'm going to put somebody on... I'm just deciding who I want to hack down. Because we're going hard on Mandzukic, but I think we should tight mark him as well. Because why not? We're absolutely going to kill Rakitic, going all out here. We're going to play some honourable football. Let's keep it as it is, and we might come back to this later. Let's go to the tunnel. In the tunnel, the press are waiting.
Oh.
So we have Goran Marasovic from the Croatian Football Informer saying, "You continue to struggle, and there are suggestions that another defeat today might be your last as SAS career manager."
Harsh.
Well,
here, I'll take the role here.
So how are you being able to prepare for the match with this sort of pressure on you? How do you think I should?
Oh, I was going to say, I'll take the role of questioner.
Oh, right, well then go for it then. Yeah, sorry. No.
How have you been able to prepare for the match with that sort of pressure on you, Manager Bins?
You can tell he's not played Football Manager before. I'm going to assertively say that my belief in this team has been unwavering, and I am fully confident we can turn things around.
Throw it on the manager.
Okay.
How important is it to start your group fixtures with a victory?
Now, we have 3 teams in our group. I should have mentioned before. We have Croatia as the first game. The second one is world number 1 Argentina, followed by the 20th in the world. I can't remember their exact ranking now, but they were 20th when we were drawing against them, the USA.
Ranked 20th.
If we are going to succeed, we are going to have to beat Croatia and the USA, because I do not think Kim Shin-uk and the boys are going to do anything against Argentina. I am going to say our entire outlook on the competition could change depending on the result. I want to build some positive momentum.
Follow-up question. Can you confirm why you hate America?
No comment. Okay, the boys are out, the anthem is out, and Kim Shin-uk kicks off. And we are going a little bit too fast here, just so for the people at home. Sorry, I like to have this on high speed, but just going to knock it down a tad.
We'll just say for the novice folk, the lay folk that may not have played this before.
Okay.
All right.
So here we go then. We're going to enjoy this. Paul Neat coming in with a comment there.
Oh, he does. Why isn't Hwang and Bum in the squad? It's a good question, Paul.
He's not made my team. He's not in the Daedron team, even though they're in the Champions League. And
No,
it's offside. It's offside.
Yeah, all right.
It's offside.
Just like we knew it was going to be.
All right, Mandzukic there beating the back line, but Kim didn't inject obviously knows what he's doing. Kim Shin-wook! Sorry, a little bit excited
Preempted.
there.
So, in case you can't tell, Matt also has this on his screen, whereas I'm looking at you lovely folks and the comments that you have coming in and playing the part of a good assistant manager, which I'm pretty sure is just making sure that your ego is good for the day, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Just build that ego.
Yeah, like, I mean, that's a power tie you wore today, Matt. You're looking...
If we make the knockout rounds, I'll come in full suit. We're not making the knockout rounds, don't worry.
If you make the knockout rounds, I will
on.
wear a Tony Cruz cap.
So we break away from a corner here. Kim Jin-soo
he's
leading up the pitch. Go on,
speed
Kim
there.
Jin-soo. Cross into the box. No, cleared by Vilda.
So we're in what, the 13th minute here and haven't conceded?
Mandzukic.
It's off to a good start.
Narrowly wide there from Mandzukic. Mandzukic is a danger and keeps finding space in the area. He needs to be specifically marked or at least closed down more often or he'll score eventually. Apparently, that's what my assistant manager is telling me.
That's what I just told him.
I thought that's what we were doing. Why are they not doing that? I'll give it 5 more minutes and I may have to employ a defensive midfielder because we are just getting overrun here. Mandzukic has got acres of space. No!
Quick question coming in from one John Christian. He wants to know, how's the weather?
It's cold, John.
It is cold, John.
But we don't know in Russia. There is actually a weather report on this, and I did think of you, John, but I can't remember what it said.
For those that aren't John or Paul that are watching, first of all, thank you. But also, John does tremendous weather updates throughout the year. So
Something on Modric. Yeah. Sorry.
No, I'm just watching the game.
Cool down wrong. No! Nope. Right. What we're going to do is we're going to stick a defensive midfield. We're going to move somebody back. And just take a breather for a second.
Yeah.
So let's go to the tactics and...
Kind of destroying you on the wings right now.
Us on the wings. I'm a part of this team.
Kind of destroying us on the wings right now.
Well, the other option is I could pull the wing backs back, but I don't want to. Because they're kind of key to my plan. Now, you see, Lee Myung-joo isn't a very good defensive midfielder. But I don't want to sub anybody after 18 minutes. It's a little bit early.
That's how you send a message.
I'm gonna switch Lee Sung-gi to defend as well. He's gonna drop back. We're gonna keep the wingers pushed up for a little bit more. Let's also keep the passing. Let's retain possession a bit more. Let's keep the passing a bit shorter because I think the direct passing we're losing the ball a lot, and we're gonna also switch to control. I have got it on attack because I only play one kind of football, but I think we're gonna just have to.
That's the guy you ranked 37th in the world.
I think we just got to start. Well, the problem with national football on Football Manager is you can't actually train the team. You see, you only get them for the camp. So what I normally do, what I've done with this team is, originally the tactics, I went down to K-League and I copied the tactics from John Book FC Seoul, so they would be already adapted to the tactics.
Smart.
There was a logic to my madness, but we are getting exposed. I'm going to switch it to, we're going to get rid of the overlap, because I'm scared that
yeah, they're not gonna. Yeah, no, they don't need to be going that far forward.
let's hit early crosses into the box, and hopefully that's why the Wookiee's
That's
on.
what the Wookiee wants.
But we can't have Wookiee in support if he's going to be a target man. He needs to go into attack. Wookiee's currently supporting. Right, let's play.
For anyone unaware, Wookiee refers to Kim Shin-wook.
Yeah,
He likes it.
he loves it.
I'm sure. So for those that so like talk me into Football Manager, by the way.
Okay.
So like, why should I give up FIFA for this?
Well, when Football Manager first came out as Championship Manager in its original guise, excuse me a second, 1-0. That's why I don't need the camera.
That's what
So Ivan Rakitic there with an absolute rocket. Let's see what happens here. So Modric in the centre of midfield. Mandzukic again. Nobody.
That's just some.
That's
shoddy
Kuja
defending.
wrong there. That's the Suwon defender.
And you just dropped somebody into the
Defensive
in the
midfield.
6 role, right?
Okay, so we continue. So yeah, what makes this exciting is it's a database first. Yeah, so it was originally an accurate database of players, and they've just added the simulation on top of it. So you're
Oh.
Good save by Chokiano here. It's so when you have it, it's you've got an accurate representation of the players, accurate representation of how they would act.
See?
And
So I'm gonna shift slightly here so I can not have my head turned to the camera the whole time.
anyway, so yeah, it's
All right.
it's 1-0 to Croatia.
Yeah.
30 minutes gone. We've 2 shots so far, 1 shot on target to their 7 shots. But they've only had 2 shots on target, in all fairness. We're not doing bad in possession, it's about 50-50. But we're just getting overrun here in this midfield. And I don't know how to stop it.
So we had a question come in from Lex on YouTube here. And he's asking, I believe this is in real life, not in the Football Manager world. He's saying now that the Wookiee has scored 2 headers in the last 3 games, what are his chances of an overseas side picking him up?
I know why he's asking, because he wants him to leave.
Yeah, I would pre-World Cup 0. I mean, obviously the window's going to close in about 6 weeks.
And it's closed in Europe, anyway.
Oh yeah, right.
So it's not going anywhere in Europe. So 0.
Yeah, so 0.
But
this summer, I mean,
he's too old. He's 30 this year. He's not.
I don't see him move. I don't see him making that move right now. Also, I think he's comfortable here.
Yeah, he's the highest paid player.
He's the highest paid player in K-League. He's getting regular minutes on
the
the
national team. I think the only thing where he could go is he could go to China eventually. But then again, China have changed all the Asian quota rules. He probably wouldn't benefit by going there unless he went to like a second-tier team for a lot of money. But I think Europe's off the cards now. That ship has long sailed.
I mean, we'll see how that went for Adriano when he's back in K-League this year.
Centre midfield, Isungi, EJ.
Oh, we at the half?
Yeah, we're at the half.
Yeah, all right.
Luckily, so we've got a lot of dangerous attacks involved. Marco Piace. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. We've regained possession well in the central areas of the middle third of the pitch, which is not what it has looked like to me.
No.
Dane Lovren won back possession more than any other player on his team for Croatia. For us, negative, we've lost a lot of possession on the right side of the pitch in our own third. That's Yong's territory and also Kujadong.
Looks like they've been attacking on our left more than anything. They've been going down what's been the far flank for us.
Struggled for possession in the opposition's half, which we already know. So,
had another question come in.
Yeah.
It's off topic.
Okay.
But we'll put a little bow on this halftime first. Yeah, the midfield's what's got to change in my opinion, obviously. But so, like, are you thinking of switching formations, maybe?
Yeah.
What are we gonna go to here? Because like that middle's just got to get clogged up a little bit more.
I think as well we've got the mentality and the team instructions are all a bit too over the top. We're getting done. Could switch to like a 4-1-4-1, something like that. It's a bit more conservative, and we could play it on the counter, assuming that they would come forward.
You've got some pace to do that. Yeah.
And we have Kim Chin-wook up top as a hold-up man. If we...
I mean, I think especially you've got Lee Myung-ju back there who can certainly pick out a pass.
So Kim Chin-wook's now set to like hold up the ball.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to rely on our wingers. Now, I don't think Song Jin-hyun is having a very good game. 6.6, they're all having a terrible game. But what we could do is I've actually got pace here in the form of Ulsan youngster in the game. He's actually Incheon youngster in real life. Kim Jin-yan. He's the fastest player in my squad. I chose him purely for his pace. I could use him now.
Yeah.
We'll go for. I don't want to use my 3 subs before we. What's happening here? Why is that? Okay. We're gonna keep Kim Min-woo out on the left. We're gonna see what happens there. Yeah. We need a better defensive midfielder.
Yes.
I think EJ Sung is having a terrible game, but you might. It's worth
you don't want to take him off the field.
I don't want to make. I'm going to make 2 substitutions at half time, but I don't know what.
What you got to do.
We're going to put Han Kuk Young.
I'm looking at the squad numbers now.
No.
Lee Jung-ho's got the number 10 kit, huh? That's
Unlike Paul, I don't take much joy in doing the squad numbers, so I kind of just let it just auto select that.
It's a big thing.
Yeah.
Just saying. So there was another question that came in from Lex. I was laughing because I could see your hand gestures in the video. It's delightful. Just more of this, more of this. He's asking why are there no Koreans going to MLS, and I think that is a tremendous question. Thinking about writing a piece about the lack of player movement between North America and Korea specifically, but I think that it's like Korea is just not on the radar in MLS, which is unfortunate because there's obviously a lot of young talent here, and a lot of it, you know, like you're saying, this is very hyper realistic, and like it's not surprising that a lot of these guys would make the cut for a national team, and I think it's a shame that it's kind of limited to this side of the world that it's not making, like that the talent over here is not making it over to MLS right now.
Yeah, well, exactly that. I mean, about half the actual Korean squad is now made up of K-League players, especially since Shin Tae-yong's taking charge, and they don't look out of place. I've thought, to be honest, some of them even look better than their European counterparts.
Yeah, and to tie it into this and the World Cup and everything else, I think if some of the K-League players and like just Korean players in general, if they perform well in the World Cup, then a lot of teams are going to be looking for them.
Anyway, back to this. So,
in the meantime,
I've had an angry talk with them.
Ooh.
And they've reacted positively.
Oh.
I've told them I expect to see a much better showing from you in the second half.
This is why they have you lead.
This is why they have me lead.
I mean, you know, that is a pretty...
But I've just had a thought. Let's go and find their players and choose which ones we want to hack. Because I am not opposed to breaking people's legs.
Who scored the goal again?
It was Ivan Rakitic. He's on everything. He was the one who's got everything. We could do more. Let's show him onto a weaker foot as well. Let's just Modric has got everything. Let's put Piaka as well. I thought he had a bit of a... This is not how I normally like to play the game, but you know, desperate times, desperate measures. Now,
we get 3 goes at this.
Imagine if I've got to beat Argentina.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
So
I mean, really here, but like going into the second half, is a draw going to be good enough?
I'll take anything. A loss is not good enough. A draw is not really, but I'd take a point just so we can stay alive in the competition. Because we can still get 5 points and qualify. So a draw, and then we have to go all out for a draw against Argentina. We're going to have no strikers. We're going to strikerless against Argentina. No spoilers there for you.
Yeah.
Let's go. So we're going to assume Croatia's going to come forward. We're going to try and counter them with pace here. I'm sure I'm missing something, but let's just go.
I was a bit surprised at the possession stats.
Yeah, we're 50-50. We're not out of the game, I don't think. But it's just the highlights.
Is that the Wookiee with grey hair, by the way?
Well, he dyes his hair all the time. It's got those, doesn't he?
It's great.
Because the possession's not bad. It's just that we're not in the... Oh, Lee Sung-gi with a free kick in. And to Hankook Young on the edge of the box.
Oh!
Over the bar from Hankook Young there.
John Christian is now besmirching the name of Michael Bradley on the internet, and I'll have none of that.
Anyway.
He is what this game needs.
Back to Russia.
Deep-lying defensive midfielder that can pick out those 60-yard pings.
Thanks. We're going to need... Good to remember when we verse them in a few games time. Right, there's not a lot happening. There's no highlights happening, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. We definitely need a goal. We're definitely putting people forward, but there's nothing happening. The time is ticking on.
And you decided to switch to play on the counter, yeah?
Yeah.
So the possession's not really changing much.
Yeah, but the shots are going up. We're at 4 shots. We're
much.
having shots across here.
Oh.
But here we go. This is it. All changes now.
Yeah.
Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Cho Hyun-oh with a save. Cho Hyun-oh with a save, rather. Okay.
Oh, that was a highlight. Yeah.
So we're still losing them. They're really controlling this game. We need to close them down.
Oh, super save.
Ooh. I mean, I think Cho Hyun-oh is quite a good. Cho Hyun-oh is a quite good player on this game, but we're now just inviting the pressure on. But hopefully if we can get a breakaway, but there's just no.
It's about the 64th, 65th. Are you thinking about maybe bringing on another?
We'll just
sub?
see what happens here.
Have it.
Oh god, where was that? Lee Sung-gi there, hitting the stadium hoardings from far out. We're having shots. I mean, we weren't having any shots before, but
we're still being outshot on a 2-1 pace, but
we've still got one shot on target.
It's a pretty tough group.
I know, but we've got to beat this team. Okay, we're going to have to make some changes there. Some positive changes. And I'm afraid there's one man who
Don't
might
do it. Don't do it.
Well, actually, our scout report said they're weak for a 4-4-2. If we're going to lose this, do you want to go out all guns blazing with a 4-4-2?
You're going to bring on
we go big.
Go.
I didn't bring him. I played him for novelty in one qualifier and we lost, and because of that we finished second in the qualifying group. So I blame him entirely. What we're going to do is we're going to go to a 4-4-2. Now I'm thinking of going little and large. Have the Wookiee and we want to keep Hankook Young on. Lee Sung-gi is on 6.3 rating. He's the worst player on the pitch. He's coming straight off. Lee Jong-ho.
Yeah. Gwangyang Rooney.
We'll play little and large with excuse me, where's that along? With the strike force. Kim Shin-uk is going to become going to be a supporting target man.
Yep.
Switching to support, and we're going to switch Lee Jong-ho to attacking. Advance forward. We'll go for that attack. There we go.
Yep.
Let's get the wingers up. What are they doing? Let's switch him to a winger. He should definitely be higher up there. And we're switching Kim Min-woo as well to a winger because I like symmetry. Probably my downfall. So I love a bit of symmetry.
It's gonna work here. There's gonna be 2 late ones, and I'm gonna say that this is when Lee Jong-ho debuts his Tiger celebration to the world, and he's gonna score 2 quick ones and give him.
Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to, just for 10 more minutes, we're going to just go with counter, then last 10 minutes we're going to go attacking. Okay, we're just going to see what happens here. So we've used all the subs. They're all on. 1-0 down. 20 virtual minutes to go. Hopefully this bears fruit.
So do you think they'll sack you in the middle of the World Cup if we don't?
We'll be fine. I mean, it'd be great to be sacked live on air.
I mean, if you're gonna do it. Oh, well,
it was nice while it lasted.
Yeah.
Mandzukic there, exposing the now vacant midfield.
Look at all that space.
Rakitic there, out to the. This is why I don't trust them with the 4-4-2.
Yeah.
Mandzukic heads it against the crossbar, comes straight back down to his feet to Jamie Git, and he nods it. He just knocks it straight in. You know. Right, all out attack. There's no point.
Yeah. See, in FIFA terms, this is ultra attack, and then all out attack. Too early for me to plug the FIFA tournament, or we're still in this. We're in this.
Oh God.
Hey, that's good tackle.
That is a good tackle.
That's bold.
Kim Min-jae. Kuja Rong is having an abysmal game in some sort of defence there.
John Christian is updating songs as we go here. We went from 1-0 down to 2-1 up. That's the way we're going to win the cup. And immediately switched to 2-0 down to 3-2 up. That's the way we're going to win the cup.
Thank you, John. I admire your optimism.
It just under 10 minutes to get 3 goals.
Right, I don't have time for niceties.
Hey. Ooh.
That's a good save, but we're going to have to... let's get the tactics
there.
up here. I think I'm playing too much here, but... Right, we're going to switch play-out defence. That's not working. We're pumping the ball into the box.
Yeah.
We've got the Wookiee in there.
Yeah.
Let's go. Direct passing. We're going to change that to go route 1. Higher tempo. Just... If we're going to go down, let's go down all guns blazing, you know? Hit early crosses. Let's not even wait for the overlap.
What I would say is, like, in this group, I don't think goal difference is going to be what determines the results, you know? So, like, you might as well...
We're going to have to beat Argentina, aren't we?
Yeah, it's not... I mean, just, you know, it's not like they have anybody good on their team. We'll be fine.
Yeah. Just going to... Tight marking, hard tackling, show onto weaker foot, Messi. Just all of it. Just going to...
I mean,
amputate a leg. Anyway.
Is he even good in this game?
All my team as well has got no fitness. It's all 60%. This is partly because I played... Oh! Lee Jong-ho! It's terrible. That was absolutely terrible there. Apologies, I got carried away.
I mean, it was a good break.
It was a good ball. everything that I would have wanted about 86 minutes ago.
It's an extremely well-weighted pass from the Wookiee.
No, well, it's 90 minutes. We're in injury time. I'm just sticking to overload it. I mean, it's not going to make any difference now, but might get a goal. Something to cheer about.
If there are any Croatian fans watching, things are going well for you. So there's a positive.
Kim Chinook, rated 7 for the game, is being carted off injured.
Oh!
The Wookiee is out, possibly for the rest of the tournament.
Well, I think you should probably live stream things more often. This is going really well.
You can't switch off and reset this, can you? It's
I mean, you can. We can just delete the video. I mean,
nobody's witnessed it. Have they?
We'll pay you guys to be quiet about it.
Yeah. That's it.
Oh.
Well, it's still going actually, but it's the injury time. We're over time.
You know what? I think I'm gonna take responsibility here. I feel like I didn't have the team ready. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna resign from my post.
Joining me in the bunker next week will be Paul Meat. No. That's a lot of extra time. We got 6 minutes instead of our 3. So it finished 2-0 to Croatia. Let's just run down the stats. So
Fair result
probably. I mean, Barbara Jankowska of Goal.com, don't trust Goal.com, I predicted a win for Croatia today and they've managed it in the end. No one will be happier than the Croatia fans. However, as it could have been a different result on another day. Thank you, Barbara. I think that's a very kind.
Yeah, looking at 21 shots to 7.
Yep.
21 to Croatia, 7 to Korea.
Of course.
10 on target for Croatia and 1 shot on target for Korea. I think she's being very nice.
Yeah. Total fouls, we win on that. 14 fouls to 9, so get in. Yellow cards, we also win 2-1. So John was right there. That's how we are going to win the cup.
Yes.
And possession was 42% Korea, 58% Croatia. Korea's best performance for the game was Kim Shin-uk, now injured for the rest of the tournament.
Are we going to find out in the post-match?
I'm going to go to the post-match,
Yeah,
so I want to see how long and whether I've still got a job. And Lee Sung-gi struggled to perform for Korea. Mario Mandzukic, player of the match, rating of 9 out of 10. Just too good. Too good. Anyway, let's go to the dressing room. We've got the boys here. Do I pick them up or do I slam them? What do I do?
You got a big match coming up next. I don't know if I'm going to slam them.
No, let's build them up before Messi breaks their hearts. So it was just one of those days. I can't fault any of your performances. It was just one of those days. It wasn't. That's too.
Well, that's a little too. Yeah, I mean that midfield was crap.
There's no option here. I can just say I'm not happy with your performance. We'll do it cautiously. We won't do it. We won't do anything.
Yeah, it's like the I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Most of them have reacted. Chogono, he's quite fired up. So yeah, let's see if Lee Jong-ik has anything to say. Oh, Lee Jong-ik has sent Lee Jong-ho in a right mood.
Oh.
He went soft. I did the hard approach. He told me to do the hard approach, and he tells Lee Jong-ho that he appreciates his efforts, and Kim Jin-young, he appreciates it.
I mean, he did 2 out of 3 right.
Thank you, Lee Jong-ik. That's why you got fired from Daejeon. In real life.
In the virtual world.
So, we're not going to do another game. That's for another time after I've licked my wounds. But we are going to just see the aftermath.
Yeah.
Just see what the damage it is to Kim Shin-uk. Kim Shin-uk was forced off with a torn calf muscle in the 91st minute whilst attempting to sprint. Oh, Wookie. We've got a post-match press conference here. So
yeah, let's do it. Well, you here. I'll get you.
Okay.
Where's our question here?
Oh, it's Colin Wooters and his personality is devious. This is just like Dungeons and Dragons.
I mean, are we turning? Is that what this is going to be? Do we want this to be?
Put your accent on.
Roll for initiative.
From ESPNFC.com.
Where is his question now?
Here, here's his question.
Oh, that result puts an unfortunate dent in your qualification chances. And with 2 matches left to play, it's going to be tough. How disappointed are you?
I don't like your tone, Colin.
Well, he's devious.
It's an unfortunate time to slip on, and we could lift it. No. I'm gonna come out fighting. We deserve to qualify.
Oh, what did you go with there?
Yeah, we deserve to qualify.
So this is Dean Buselic. He's enthusiastic.
From the Croatian Football Messenger.
Yep. So, you lost and choose not to bring Yunbit Garam on. Can you maybe explain that to the supporters?
No.
Too enthusiastic, too much?
Yeah, well, no, I can't remember why I play Yunbit Garam. He doesn't often do it for me, to be honest. But
I thought this was your actual answer.
No, I'm gonna the answer. I could actually just type what I want in here, but I don't know what reaction it had. The team we'd had out there should have been good enough to turn things around.
There you go. This is Bang Ju-sung, and he's also enthusiastic.
The South Korean Football Gazette.
Yes. So he is asking, how disappointed are you to not get off to a winning start? Similar question to my previous colleague.
Well, Bang Ju-sung, I'm going to assertively say we certainly need to win our next match and make up for this disappointment. And there's a dressing room full of players itching to put things right.
Yeah.
Only a couple more, I think.
Go back to Colin.
Devious Colin.
Mario Mandzukic had a great game today for Croatia, picking up the player of the match award.
He felt like two players. He was everywhere.
What did you make of his performance?
Oh, for God's sake, I don't care about other players. Do I have to? Do I have an option to say that? I thought he played well, but no better than 5 or 6 others out there, which is true. I thought there was a million.
Ooh, and that's what we're ending on.
Yeah.
Nobody else wanted to talk to him after that.
So Kim Chinook injury hit South Korea World Cup bid.
Oh, he's just out for 3 months.
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
Kim Chinook, after getting a bit ahead of himself in a sprint, is out for 3 months, ruling him out of the World Cup. Happy days.
With Argentina and
5 days away. I don't think he's going to be fit in time.
So can we take a look at the group? See how
we're going to have a look at the group, see if there's anything in social here.
Yeah.
Not much actually for us.
Well,
expect the club versus country debate to pick up steam again following Kim Chinook's injury. John Book are not happy.
Yeah. It's the World Cup.
It's the World Cup. What do you want, John Book?
Yeah.
I picked half your team.
They want to win their 17th title out of 18.
Black Kwang Tae of the John Book supporters spokesman says maybe we need better coaches.
Ooh. I think that's directed at me, and again, I'll resign.
And Yu Chae-won, also the John Book supporter spokesman, of all the players to lose to injury.
Hashtag Kim Chinook.
Yeah. So, and yeah, John Book fans have to be asking questions of club management as to how they've been left with a striker weakness at this time. Well, that's okay, whatever.
That's your buddy Colin getting your back.
Collins have got my back.
He's devious.
Right, so anyway, we're going to get to the end of this now because I can see people are waning. Let's go through
enjoy the press conferences.
So, top of the group is Croatia, played 1, won 1, goal difference of 2. Second in the group, Argentina, played 1, won 1, goal difference of 1. If I remember, they beat America 2-1 the day before us.
Hey.
USA is obviously third with a -1 goal difference, and South Korea are rock bottom with a -2 goal difference. But on the bright side, I am still not sacked. So, I live to fight again. We will be back with the second instalment, possibly the final instalment if we lose against Argentina.
We'll do I mean,
we're going to do the dead rubber. We won't do the dead rubber.
We will, and it'll be those two with me in the background just shouting USA over and over again. Actually, I can't do that. Feels dirty.
Anyway, so that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in to our first YouTube live broadcast. Yeah. We appreciate it greatly. As always, you can follow us on K-League United on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Before we go, we do have a quick announcement.
Yeah, so if you're into gaming, we will be at Retro Game Bar. At the end of the month, we're hosting a FIFA tournament. So if you want to do something similar,
pick up the sticks and play in a K-League only tournament. That'll be on the 24th. There's information on the site right now, kleagueunited.com. There's information on Facebook, and you know what? We'll go ahead and paste it in the doobly-doo down here in the comments below. But yeah, that should be a fun one. This one is our first K-League only tournament of the year, so keeping in the theme of K-League only. So hopefully it goes a little bit better for the K-League side. But I mean, to be honest, if the K-League All-Stars only lost 2-0 to Croatia,
Yeah, you would take it.
I'm
wouldn't you?
feeling
Yeah.
pretty good about that result.
That's just going to be a bloodbath against Argentina. Tune
Just
in
saying. Right.
to watch a grown man cry next time.
Yeah. So I'm resigning, so I'm just walking off.